Hello, Magitech tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, BlueAnkylo. We're still live streaming, of course. There's some lurkers out there watching every now and then, chatting away. We're gonna bust up the Magitech research facility if we can, rescue some espers, maybe save Terra. We'll see. We just walked through this one? I forget. Right, so, you know, we've been powered up a little bit lately. The Figaro bros are kind of crushing everything. You could just leave... They don't even use magic. We could leave Celeste on auto runic, and I bet you with auto battle, it would stay online pretty reliably. So that might be a way to play. I'll just jump over here, I guess. I think this might be the wrong way. No, this was just... The Flame Tongue. Okay, remember when I'm like, don't buy swords? This is why you don't buy swords. It's way better than any sword you can buy, and it makes your magic stronger. So all the D&D swords are going to show up now. Where does this take me? Just round and round. My potion. Bad dog. We are becoming... I think it's the right side to get to the treasure. We are becoming ever more powerful as time goes on, and I'm loving it. Getting your espers and starting to learn some magic and getting your stat ups from your espers is definitely when your party can start snowballing out of control, let's say. If you do a bit of grinding, you should save it till after you have espers. And you might want to wait till you've got even better espers for even better stats. If you can wait. Otherwise, you're only getting plus 10% HP, and who needs that? There's one that gives you plus 50% HP. But honestly, the HP ups are not that great. Also, we have 12 chests to find. 9 remain. That one we have to go all the way around for. Thunderblades. The elemental swords all have the same base attack and plus 2 magic. They're all pretty good. Also, there's some Onion Knights. Throwback to Final Fantasy III, the real Final Fantasy III. I guess we could make a trivia question. Which Final Fantasy has Onion Knights? Everyone will say Final Fantasy III, but the answer will be Final Fantasy VI. That'll teach the trivia guys. So I assume they make Magitech armor at the Magitech Research Facility. Kind of looks like it. You want to see a treasure room that I didn't find for a very long time as a child? Not sure when I discovered it. Definitely not on my first couple playthroughs. We didn't have game FAQs back in the day. And those, you know, Magitech armor dudes that we just murdered, they are really strong against physical, so if you're not using magic, or magic-like effects, like Flash and Fire Dance, they're definitely tricky. But yeah, I didn't know there was a secret pipe you could walk through here, so I never found these treasures as a child. High potions. Also, I don't think I knew that Flash was considered magical damage as a kid either. I just used auto crossbow for everything. Zephyr Cloak. Is that something good? Evasion and magic evades. I don't know if it's that good. It might be part of the getting your... Like, there might be builds that give you the max evasion, so something like that might be good for those. Fill out the garbage pit. All the way back to the start. Kind of strange how those all connect up, honestly. Locke has fire, that means he's done with his esper. Oh yeah, this area. So the overworld are on the Empire, around Vector and all that, they don't give you very many magic points. So grinding out there, you don't get a lot of magic spells. In here, though, everything gives you pretty good magic. So she's kind of done, other than Kieran. Edgar's got a little ways to go. One more fight for Edgar to get at least Cure. And Sabin, one more fight. Okay, one more fight and then we'll do a little Esper rotate. Pretty consistent HP on everyone there, too. Everyone's at a little over 500 HP, except Sabin's a little bit higher as a monk. And one level behind, so, you know, he does have better HP. Alright, so we'll go, yeah, we're gonna let Celeste work on Thundera. We're gonna let Edgar work on... It doesn't even matter, really. I guess he could learn those. Sabin is less of a mage, so... But he hasn't learned Siren yet. And then Locke doesn't have these done yet. Okay. Just keeping everyone working on something. It's a... I don't know. I do have mixed feelings on everybody learning all the spells, honestly. It's a bit menu intensive, and you know, having a monk that already has really good abilities also have every magic in the game is a bit, you know, you can't in the middle of combat you only get one action on your turn, right? You can't oh, more Dragoon boots, nice. Now we got two. We got one for free, and then we got the regular ones. But yeah, you know, you can't cast Ultima and cast Rising Phoenix on the same turn. So you have to pick one or the other, and I kind of like the canonical, like the built-in builds, like the basic stuff. I don't know. There's a shield. Who needs a mithril shield if you just get golden shield? I guess Locke can't use them, though. And I mean, they're not that much better than the old shields. Slight upgrades. I think there's a full set of golden armor here, actually. But yeah, you know what I mean. Basically, I like having Sabin use his blitzes, Edgar using tools, Cyan using sword techs. You can't do that and cast a spell on the same turn. So if they spend all this time, you know, memorizing and mastering a whole bunch of spells, I mean, you might hardly ever use them on those characters, right? Whereas Celeste, her ability, Runic, is mostly useless, so it's nice to just have a good bunch of spells. Yeah, golden armor, you know, it would be pretty heavy and not very what's the word? Well, resistant, but it would be bendy. It would be pliable. That's probably it. It'd be pliable and heavy. Okay, we gotta get that treasure chest, and there's something down there too. And there's something up here, too. So much treasure. This is definitely some of the quickest I've been able to burn through these fights by not having to input blitzes and auto battle being a little bit faster and, you know, convenient. Definitely gets through the random encounters in this area quick, which is, you know, sometimes it's nice to just go a little faster. Alright, gold armor. It's just slightly better than mithril. Which seems really weird, because mithril's like practically magic silver, right? It's not silver, it's like elf silver, so... I mean, for following Tolkien rules, mithril should be the best, but I guess we've gone too far, you know? By Final Fantasy VI, we need higher scale than mithril is best. I don't know if we even want the mithril helm, actually. Magus hat is probably better for magic, and... I mean, 3 defense for less magic defense and no MP up. Yeah. Blah. Alright, Locke learns a little bit of magic. Alright, have we got all the treasure? Yes! Yeah, having that list of 12 out of 12 or whatever is real nice. Definitely a fan of the map or the menu showing you, you know... Like, it could be better, especially when you're in towns that are in 2 different worlds. It'd be nice if it was more clear if you could get them all right now or not, or if it was missable and you could never come back. But at least having a counter is definitely better than no counter. Hey, these guys are attacking us on the conveyor belt. That doesn't seem fair. This area always reminds me a lot of Chrono Trigger's. There's a couple dungeons in the 2300 AD section with Robo. Kind of similar style, you know? Oh, it's that laugh. I'm a god! Not yet. I'm all-powerful! Not yet. I'll collect more espers, I'll extract their magic, and then... I'll revive the Warring Triad! So he actually basically describes the Emperor's plan right there while we were listening in. The idea is if you're playing it for the first time, you wouldn't really know what he means, but that's literally the plan. Remember that later. Alright, I've drained all your powers. You're useless. Level ups give you HP and MP. It won't be random. I don't actually know. I don't think they give you attribute ups. And if they do, it's very slow. It's just a little bit here and there. They might not give you any strength at all, actually. But there are calculations based on your level. So being a higher level does affect a lot of things. But I think the attribute stats, the attributes like strength and stamina, I think they're only from gear and esper bonuses. I think. But I'm not you have to check like an in-depth guide for that kind of question. So I don't know where Kefka went. I guess, you know, he probably has the teleport spell by now. But yeah, we just cornered him there, and then he just blinks out of existence. And there's no real way out, but he just disappears. Ah, good timing. Celeste has learned Thundera, our first level 2 elemental. Yeah, perfect time to change these around. Nothing left for Sabin to learn, doesn't really matter. Alright, and maybe a little bit of healing before we drop into the death pit. I mean, literally a pit of death. Kefka was throwing dead espers into it. And it's just a pile of bones. wonder if that pot was there before. I feel like the Pixel Remaster might have added some healing pots that didn't exist originally. There's been a couple times where I'm like, I don't remember this being here, and that's another one. Not that I'm complaining. Saves me my tents. But whenever there's a save point, you can use a tent to heal up to full pretty easily, so it doesn't change much. They probably don't want you to get soft locked with no tents and no heals where you can't get out, because there's no other way to escape. This guy looks a little angry. Nothing to steal. I guess he was trashed. I thought these guys were dead. What's going on? 1,000 damage. Decent, decent. We could Libra. Immune to holy, sadly. Unable to scan. Stupid scan spell never works when you want it to work. So, Celeste is your best damage source on this one, probably. Surely. I wonder if you could silence him. I doubt it. I use those kinds of spares so rarely because they're so bad usually. All right, drill. Okay, awesome, very strong. Did we try slow? We tried silence. Okay, you can slow them at least. That's good. Oof, yeah, we're taking some big hits here. Let's see if we can get away with Celeste not healing. I sense a familiar strength. Oh, dang. They usually cycle. They switch between Ifrit and Shiva a few times based on battle duration. But we did so much damage to Ifrit that we just ended the battle before Shiva even showed up. Looks like we're doing pretty well. I can see why Ramu entrusted you. So they're not actually dead. They're weakened. But Kefka never killed them. He just threw them down here to rot. When they finish draining us of our powers, they dump us to die. We don't have much time. What if someone cast the cure spell on you? We've got 4 people that know it. Gistol has captured many of us. They're all here, being drained. I too suffered my turn in the capsules. We and Ramu are siblings, each of us born with a different elemental. If Ramu was willing to help, maybe we should do the same. It'd be kind of cool if the fight stopped as soon as you summoned Ramu from the Esper. I should have tried it. He does lightning damage. They're not like weak to lightning, but I actually think it'd be pretty cool if you used his summon off of the Esper and they like recognize when you cast it. That'd be cool. Our friends are also running out of time. I'm sure they'll lend you their strength as well. Yeah. Level 2 elemental magic acquired. So Ifrit, Fire 2, Strength and Drain. Shiva, Ice 2, and the all-important Osmos. Notable changes to gameplay? Yeah, there's some. You just keep watching, you'll see. It's not vastly different, but there's some upgrades. Now, the sad thing is, Celeste does learn Blizzara at some point automatically. I don't remember what level. I kind of feel like level 20 might be about the time when she just gets Blizzara for free. Osmos is real good. I'll start her on Ifrit. Get that Blaze too. And I guess Sabin can just have something to train on, but it doesn't really matter. He's not my... I could give it to... I like Locke as a caster more than Sabin. And if he gets level up, he can take the magic up, I guess. Alright, let's keep going. Now, it said there was no treasures left. That's not exactly true, is it? We know where at least one more treasure is. Alright, so showing off new things. Blitz, Rising Phoenix commands, and then you input them, and it tells you if you did it right. Pretty nice. That's one. and up. There's no secret sides on this staircase, I don't think. Oh, we should be trying to mug the general. He might have something. Just a potion. Boo. Edgar is so powerful, man. As much as Sabin is great, the flash command, the flash tool is way stronger than I remember. Alright. Okay, so this is technically a different area as the previous, so that's why there's one chest left. I see. Not there. This one? Yeah. So this guy is slightly more power, but no plus a magic, and it can cast break. You can still input the wrong command. If you do it too quickly and press A, you can fail it, but less excuses acceptable. Also, if you just press auto battle and it just remembers the last one you used, so you don't even have to try with auto battle, which is kind of nice. The monsters on this floor are pretty tough, actually. Usually don't fight much here before the next area. I don't think I knew for sure that this was a different... Like, I bet you if you're trying to go for 100% bestiary, you might want to stay on this screen for a little while. Seems like some of the monsters are actually different. But I'm not too worried about the bestiary, so... Alright. Don't worry, it's not a real Magi Master. But it's number 24. What do we got? Stole the Rune Blade. I mean, it's not that good, but hey, we got something. Let's be smart here. Let's see if we can get him with slow. Let's see if we can suplex him. Let's, yes! He is suplexable. So slow didn't work. That's too bad. I wonder if you can get him with silence. No, of course not. Status effects never work. That's not good. Maybe you could get him with poison or something. Maybe. Let's see how that works. Pretty good, pretty good. We do, I haven't actually cast it yet, we do have our first tier 2 spell. Yeah, lightning 2. Oh. Oh good, put yourself to sleep. That's very helpful. Let's see, what do I want to do? I'm gonna try that one more time. No, he's probably immune. So, as you can see, for the cost of MP, Celeste is now our biggest damage dealer for bosses, which is pretty good. And good night. Yeah, getting those level 2 spells is a pretty big bump in power. You know, you could argue Edgar and Sabin they get that bump with tools and blitz early, but they kind of fall behind for a while compared to casters that have a lot of magic and just nuke things with Blizzara, Thundera, Fira. So that was the last of the elemental... Oh, we got a spare. Never mind, extras. We stole a Rune Blade. We got another Ice Brand. That's fine. Anyway, that guy was chump change. Nothing to worry about. And I'll try to use, like, not Celeste's magic to heal. Not like it matters too much. I could unequip. It's nothing so important. Never mind. Don't worry what I'm talking about. Just whispering. Yeah, unfortunately, Libra, Silent, Slow, all of those spells just miss 90% of the time in this game. I try to show them off during Let's Plays, but they generally don't work. Oh, let's see if we can identify the espers here. So we've got a whale, that's probably Bismarck. We got some kind of weird dude, it's probably Meduin. Some kind of bull with one eye, maybe Catoblepus or something. Maybe a unicorn. Some kind of robot, maybe a golem. And some kind of fairy thing with a red eye, maybe a carbuncle. Don't think this is Gollum. No, it's it used to be Shote or something. I don't know what the translations will have this time around. It's supposed to be like a, it's not really a robot, it's more like a shadow monster of some sort, like a spectre. We'll follow Ifrit's example. Thanks, guys. Also, did you know that once they turn into Magicite, they can break glass and escape? Because that's pretty handy. If one of them had just done that, they could have all escaped, other than the one that sacrificed himself, maybe. What are these? Oh, well, Sid, you're not a very good researcher, actually. Maybe he's a good researcher. He never killed his test subjects, right? But he never talked to them either and made friends with them, so he just tortured them. So when they die, they leave behind the essence of their powers. The power contained within these stones must be far greater than we could extract. Hundreds of times greater. But yeah, you can see they can break out of their jail pretty easy, so maybe they should have done that earlier. Obtained the Magicite. What happens if an Esper equips another Esper's Magicite? Could an Esper learn all of the magic and become a Super Esper? Hey, Sid. General Celeste? Who are these shady characters? Your underlings? Remember back when I'm like, she doesn't really have a good motivation exactly for joining us, and we certainly shouldn't have been trusting her with no record. She is a general of the Empire and a high-ranking officer, like no doubt. Magitech Knight, General Celeste in charge of armies. Locke just brought her back to the returners and like, hey, she's fine. Let her join us. Tell her all of our secrets. Is it true you infiltrated the rebel group as a spy? I mean, it kind of seems like she did. Celeste. Oh, I see. Magicite. Excellent work, Sid. And General Celeste, we needn't keep the charade any longer. Bring me those Magicite crystals. You tricked us. Celeste? Well, it could be like Ceres or Celeste, yeah. I like Celeste personally, but... Please trust me. The sweet taste of betrayal. Oh, Celeste, that's so you. What do you guys think? Should we believe her? Max magic or MP? Always max magic. Economizers are cheap. Ethers are cheap. Killing things in one shot is better. Now, get them. Kill them all. And these are like orange guards. Well, Celeste did a good time dodging. Alright, let me protect you for once. Maybe. Maybe you'll believe me. Yeah, those are... Well, Guardians aren't supposed to be able to move, but yeah, they're probably Guardians. Just cast teleport, no big deal. Apparently you can just teleport Guardians, so... Seems like it would be actually pretty easy to defeat them if that's all you have to do. Just warp them into the water. What are they going to do? Swim? Hey Sid. Aren't you the enemy, though? The blast reversed the energy flux within the capacitors. We need to bounce the main deflector dish to get out of here. This way. I could just use a teleport stone. It's kind of like Celeste did. We could just teleport out, guys. All right, it's fine. We actually didn't get a dialogue option to ask if we trusted her, so we'll never know. Oh, what have I done? There's no excuse, no matter how much Kefka may have threatened. Yeah, draining the life energy from espers just to make magic. You helped me come to a decision. I'm going to talk to the Emperor and make him realize how foolish the whole war is. I mean, you can try. But The Emperor has plans. The war's kind of a front, honestly. Hey, look, another one of these suspicious barrels of healing. You don't have to use... You basically never have to use a tent in this version because there's healing pots everywhere. I've known Celeste since she was a child. I doted on her like she was my own granddaughter. But I also forced her to become a Magitech Knight. Oh. Why you gotta be like that, Sid? He didn't think it would be that bad. You know, he probably meant well. Sid, I'm mixed. This Sid, I don't know how dumb he, like, he's supposed to be a super genius researcher. So did he not know what was going on with the living creatures that were being tortured to empower his daughter, sort of? If I ever get to see her again, I'll apologize. Well, a lot of things change a year from now, but in the past and in the present, I don't know how much I believe him just yet. He does mean well, but he kind of caused a lot of the problems. Yeah, bring the super bucket with us. Just keep your feet there. Woo! Train ride! Alright, road runners. A bunch of the things in here are weak to holy or something. And we can just auto battle like this, it'll be fine. You know, earrings on Sabin should be banned. It's too strong. Oh, they didn't give me a toggle to go left or right. Yeah, you can get economizers from the Colosseum if you want. But really, you don't even need the economizers that much. You can buy ethers and just learn the Osmo spell. It's pretty easy to steal MP back to max most everywhere in the game. The economizer is the relic that makes all magic cost 1 MP. It's pretty busted. Hey, we learned how to float. At least we had the magic up on the on someone that's getting levels. The worst is if you go through here and you have terrible espers equipped and you get no stats up on level ups and you don't gain any. You don't actually get any of your spell points. Can't change espers while you're on the railroad. Is there a rare drop from the dinosaurs? Yes. Well, the super dinosaur. Yeah. But you can get a lot of things. You can get almost everything in the game from the Colosseum via trading. This time we'll do a little different here. This is not a particularly difficult set of random encounters. We'll be fine. Unlike the rats that killed us in the Opera House. You never got the economizer. Huh. Well, now you got something to look forward to when you get to the second world. How about we do something fun? And some chainsaws. Spin to win. Ooh, good damage. Okay, Locke has Blizzara. Getting spells a little bit early. Well, early, but that's a good one. I guess Sabin will probably get Fira some round now as well. Hey, look, it's a real boss. It's a real boss. I don't know if he's weak to ice or anything, but Locke is not great at magic. It's not the same as Celeste's. That's pretty good. Couldn't. Let's see if we can break the other arm. The arms get a fair amount of attacks. Alright, blast him. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage there, dang. And Locke is stopped, and Edgar's about to die. Alright, that's less good. Maybe we can undo that. Nice. Just gonna assume we need some healing after that. Alright, they got arms again. Let's, oops, no. Like so, and Locke is finally back with us. Finally hit him with something. I should try to keep stealing from him, I guess. I don't know if he's got anything super useful, but we should try. I wonder if he's immune to poison. Kind of looks like a biological mutant monster. Sometimes they're strong against poison. Still no luck. Dang it! Even with the thief glove equip, never got a steal. 5 million damage. That's a bit more than we can do. All right, Osmos get. That's all you need. No need to worry about the economizer. That'll cover you. Bonk. Yeah, his cure ability is much weaker. Let's have a quick look at our espers before we run out of here. So Shiva's max, and we got a whole bunch of new espers. I could have equipped these before we did the run. That would have been smart. So Maduin is +1 magic as well, which is pretty good. And all of the elementals at level 2. Phantom, that was the one I was looking for. Names. Carbuncle, there you go. All kinds of spells. Bismarck gives you a lot of strength. Pretty good for strength characters. Cattlebleepus. Bio is pretty strong, actually. Yeah, let's give everybody something at least. Honestly, Shiva's got the best stuff. Oh, right. No one had Ifrit equipped because that was for, you like Locke with white magic? I mean, it kind of makes sense. He's a bit of a... Like, he's a thief, but he might be the closest to a knight, like a paladin in the game, honestly. I'll just give Maduin over. Maduin's really nice because it gives you magic up and all the level 2 spells. And then Locke... Someone with bio, maybe? Yeah. Oh, cure level 2. Yeah, it'll take a while to learn that, but that's good. And the unicorn summon's nice. He recovers the whole party of all statuses. I gotta remember to show off all the summons, but we'll get there later. Maybe do a little save here. Alright, let's go. Time to run. You think you can stop me? Do you know the power of the camera? Back when the flashes on cameras were so powerful they could wipe out 4 men in a single strike. So tents are pretty good steals. They're worth like 1,200 gold to buy them. Of course, you know, and we just get a whole bunch. You were taking too long. I got worried. Where's the girl? We can talk about that later. Let's get out of here. I do not expect Vanish a bug to work. Crud, what a mess! Engage space arms. You're not getting away from me! I never remember which one is weak to what. But, having those level 2 spells would be real nice right about now. This is one of the more difficult fights if you're not careful. I still don't know how these things caught an airship, but, whatever. We better not overstay our welcome. Let's get out of here. Good idea. But, unfortunately, even though we can fly, some cranes are about to get us. I don't like the look of that. Well, if we just stay here floating, watching them. I mean, I guess it's an airship, but it's more like a hot air balloon. You know, maybe it doesn't start up. Maybe the acceleration is really low. Crane battle. Always getting hit in the back battle. I wonder if you can slow them. That's not bad. Alright. Everyone's friggin' favorite slots. Yay. Enjoy your useless attack. Hey, 50 hit points. Woo. Ow, 338 damage. No steel. So the one on the right used fire. It's probably weak to ice. But we gotta be careful here. Let's see if we can slow it, both of them. Yay, high potion. Wow, he lived. You got to see his slots. Well, now he's dead. Great. It's okay, he was probably just weighing us down. Sheesh. Well, let's see. Nope. No special damage. The trouble with Aura Cannon is you can't target with it. So, like, the one on the right's already taken a bunch of damage, and then Aura Bolt hits the wrong one, right? Once you kill one of them, you probably don't get back attacked as much, but, let's see, take a one. Maybe they're just weak to thunder anyway, I don't know. Reasonable amounts of damage. I mean, you could try scanning them. Ooh, level 24, it worked! Almost dead. They're not that tough in terms of HP. Weak to water and lightning. Okay, it is lightning. We just don't have Thundera on anyone except Celeste, who's gone. What was that? That was a more powerful magic spell. Please finish it. Our ability to do AoE healing is not very high, so... Okay. The crane shakes the deck. I think you could float over that. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Didn't someone know float? Let's just try to heal up a little bit. Unfortunately, without our mage, you know... Alright, actually, it should be fine now. With one of them dead, we can probably, yeah. Drill, honestly, a lot of the bosses have so low hit points, it's almost better to just try to rush them down rather than try to play the counter game. As might be demonstrated there. Anyway, Setzer ended on the ground like he should, so... But yeah, the back attacks on that are tricky. spell effects summon ads. It's unfortunate if you get ads in the middle of a boss fight, and that's rude. Alright, yeah, let's go back to Zozo. Who's Terra? Well, the other girl that Locke said he'd protect and then failed. Yep. Chalked Celeste up to yet another failure to protect. Like he should. Look, Setzer's not very good, okay? Especially for 90% of the game. Once you get Giltos, you know, it's okay. There's apparently some dice later on that people love, but it's so far away. Why would you use them? He's basically the Edward of the game. Unsubscribe. That's still pretty far away, Zero. That's a long way from now. That's like, at that point you can do literally, that's the last open world. You can go, at exactly the point you can fly for the second time is exactly the point you can just go beat the game. So, I remember, I was raised in the Esper world. Oh, thanks Maduin. Something about Maduin helped out. Let's focus on Terra's story here. The Esper world looks very different from the human world. Edward was more useful. Ouch. Oh man, poor Setzer can't catch a break. So this is Maduin. He's got I don't know, he's like kind of looks like boxer short. Maybe this is like a wrestler or something, you know? He's got like wrestling shorts, he's got spiky hair and long hair and spiky ears, you know. You can beat the game with 3 characters, 1 per group. Maduin, someone's trying to come through the gate. Not if I have anything to say about it. First, let's go explore the Esper world. Now, you can't pick up items in the Esper world because we're a memory. But there are, like, dragons to talk to. Interestingly enough, dragons are not espers in the real world. But yeah, you can walk all around here. Pick up some turnips or something. Good times. I always kind of like exploring these places you can't come back to. It's kind of neat. Bunch of barrels. I want that pot. Everyone's got a favorite character, so no matter who I dislike, someone's gonna be upset. But no, I just think Setzer doesn't really. He doesn't add much to your party, you know? Unless you know how to. There are technically ways to exploit or manipulate the slots to be slightly less bad, but I don't know. That's one nasty storm, Madwin. Maduin or Madwin? Probably Madwin or something like that. Feels like that might be an Irish name. Probably has some weird pronunciation. Madwin? It's probably like Madween or something, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Ominous air. Evening, I just probably think of it as Maduin, but Madween might be right. The pop star? Someone's stirring up a storm. Dancing all night up here. Hey, pull yourself together. Wait, is this a... Leave her here. Nah. Don't worry, we have a fairy. Now, I wonder if the fairy is supposed to be Kieran. Because she's healing, you know, the girl, right? Did I wake you? She seems fine. An Esper? Oh, what's that pendant? Oh, right. He said, what's that pendant? Or no, wait. No, never mind. She's... he said, she said. Kieran's the horse? Oh, okay. You guys are the experts. I'll give it to you. It's a charm from the Esper world. Oh. Everyone is at a loss as to how you, a human, made it through the sealed gate in the mountains to the east of Vector. You're the ones who saved me, aren't you? My name's Madeline. At least it starts with an M. I mean, he's never seen a girl before. These guys, the espers, they probably just reproduce via whatever it's called, like cell division. They just, apotheosis or whatever the dumb name is for it. I'm not a biologist. They just split, make little children out of them. You know, this is the first girl. Mitosis? I mean, I was, half of the word was right, you know? Something, sis. Anyway, it's Madeline. I'm sick of living in the human world. It's nothing but a pit of greed and hate. So I wandered into the storm. They say humans and espers can't coexist. Are you saying you don't want me here? Well, no. Parthenogenesis. There, we got more good words. Nice. I'll just take you home tomorrow. You can stay the night, though, but only one night. I mean, have you seen the rest of the people in this village? She's got to be the best looking by a pretty long shot. 9 months later, yeah. The human already left. I wonder if she'll be all right without any help. I mean, look, what do we got? We got some kind of kid fairy thing, like we got like a werewolf, another fairy something flying around. I mean, I don't even know. Pixies of some sort, right? Like, we got like a red dragon. Nobody want that. Madwin, he's no furry. Don't knock my boy Madwin. He's like he wants to be a WWF wrestler. Look at his outfit. He's got the bracers on. He's got the spandex ready to go. He's got some wrestling moves. They call him. He's got a bunch of special attacks like the Thunderbolt, the flamethrower, and the cold shoulder. You know, he's ready to go. More werewolves. Is there anybody else but werewolves and fairies? More werewolves and more. All there is in this place is werewolves and fairies. And then Madwin. He doesn't fit in. He's not a werewolf or a fairy. So clearly, once you see a human girl, he's like, sign me up for some of that. More werewolves, more fairies. That's all there is in this world. I've decided. The Esper world. No thanks. We're leaving. Let's get out of here. I guess the, wait a second. The Elder, what is he supposed to be? He's got, like, angel wings, I guess. Still, he's old. Too old. Maybe all espers look like that when they're 1,000 years old. Also, this guy, I don't know what he's supposed to be. He just looks like a guy with green hair. This is just a guy. Just a regular guy. Slightly colored hair, dark skin. It's no big deal. If you don't want to get back to your world... Oh, wait, what happened to how you can stay only one night, huh? Only one... That's spandex. Look how bright red with the yellow... There's the yellow stripe and the bright red. Loincloths... No way. That's spandex for sure. If you don't want to come back to your world, you can stay, I guess. After I told you to leave. But humans and espers can't be together. Wait a second. How do we know how can we know for sure if we don't try it ourselves, baby? Turn out the lights. Hold my hand and I'll take you to a magic place. Yep, he's flying with her. He's doing the Superman fly. They don't even look like save points anymore. Pow! That's how babies are made. Don't talk to your parents. It's just like that. A monster and a girl do a little magic dance. Two lights collide and poof, baby. We're gonna call her Dirt. 2 years later. The nexus between our worlds has opened again. The storm is just like the one 2 years ago. I'll be taking this one. But this time, it's different than when Madeline came here. I mean, Madonna. This time an army comes, and for some reason they don't just blast them. These are just regular guys. They don't have guns, they don't have magic, they don't have magitech weapons. These are just guys. There's just guys walking in, and all of these super strong magical creatures are just like, ow, ow, stop slapping me. I'm being kidnapped, help. After all that time spent decoding the secrets of the ancient texts, now is the time to reap the rewards. Grab 'em. Riches to any man who captures an esper. I have to imagine a lot of humans died in the invasion, right? Couldn't the espers fight back? They got the magic, right? Well, Terra's alright at least. How about you guys? We must do the one thing we've been avoiding. Fighting the humans that invaded us. Nope. You mean magic barrier. I'll create a tempest to push them back. Don't worry, it won't kill them. Even among espers, the power to create a magical seal is limited to a single bloodline. And because we don't have children, I am the last of that line. Maybe, you and Madonna should have done a little dance or something. I may not survive, and then once I'm gone, you'll never be able to open the gate, so you're trapped here forever. Wait, this doesn't seem very smart. I don't care about the human world. I'll stay here. This is also the Esper world where everyone lies and no one tells the truth ever. Like, every time anyone says, don't let her stay here. Okay, you can stay only one night. 2 years later. Okay, I don't want to go back to the human world. Humans suck. I'm going to stay in the Esper world. Just remember that in 10 seconds. Okay, Madwin, are you going to go fight some humans? It's all because of that human woman. Meh. She probably led them here. She's been here for 2 years raising a baby. I don't know. An infant, there's a bunch of monsters around that don't know anything about babies. They've never had a baby. I'm pretty sure she's been pretty busy. There's not a lot of babysitters when it's wolves and pixies that have never seen a child before. I feel like she's been, you know, probably working pretty hard the last 2 years. Not really a lot of time to spy for the Emperor of Gestalt. The Gestalian Empire. Oh, well, now she's leaving. She just said she didn't want to leave, and you guys went and said mean words, and she stole the baby. All right, let's go get her. I'm not gonna explore her anymore. I'm done exploring. Where are you going? Well, it turns out my girlfriend. Didn't you see her walk right past you? It's too late. The elder's just like, well, if you go, you're dead, so it's up to you what you want to do. Alright, wind magic, go. No, just when ultimate treasure was in my grasp. See ya later, alligator. What about the... yeah, there. Medwin, I'm nothing like them. Yeah. Thanks. Will you come back... oh, will you come back with me? Sure, except the elder said you can't. Remember? Oh, and you dropped your baby. you just yeeted that baby right out the cave. Well... I mean, you didn't listen to the elder. He said he couldn't stop the wind. See ya. And it's locked. It's like in a movie where you're trying to... you're in space, right? And they open up, you know, the door, the door out to the outer space, whenever they did the lock, and everyone tries to hold on to the wall so they don't get sucked out into the vast of space, as if it would be even possible. Anyway, human woman and a baby. A babe. Alright, we'll take the babe. Leave my daughter alone. Your daughter, huh? And, you've been in there for how long, you say? 2 years? Interesting. Very fascinating. Looks like my dreams of building an empire may come true sooner than I'd imagined. Quiet, you. Ooh, they didn't censor that smack. They censored the one where Celis gets smacked. They didn't do that. The world will be mine to rule. I'm taking the baby and the Esper too. Oh, look, she's fine. So, you know, she kind of got a visit with her papa. Yeah, half Esper, half human, magic, you know. Yeah. So Gestalt already knew the secret that far back. 18 years ago, I guess. Those espers in the research facility must have been the ones they grabbed. That's a long time to be tortured by Sid in a... See, this is why I don't have a lot of, like, oh, poor Sid. He had a baby with magic and a bunch of monsters locked up for 18 years poking at him and stealing their magic. Sure, he invented a lot of cool technology, and probably airships, of course. But that's a long time to... Anyway. And yeah, Celeste, you know, probably ate Shiva at some point. Yeah, the Empire won't get away with this. I'll hit the Emperor with a blitz or two. Alright, you know what? That's a promise. If we fight Gestalt, we're suplexing him. How's Narsh? I don't know. We don't go there. It's so far away. It takes us like 30 minutes and we have to go under... We have to get into the castle and go underground. We can't just fly like you, Terra. I guess we can now, technically. As long as Censor wants to help. It is... I will give him some bonus points. The only reason he stuck around before was because of Celeste. And her trick deal. But he liked her. He liked... You know, they kind of connected a little there, right? With a little scam. And then she got captured / turned back to the dark side. And he stuck around, right? Like, you know, he's still helping out. He's not all bad. He's better than Edward, probably. Edward doesn't even try to fight. Also, Censor has a cool airship. All Edward had was a lame hover, whatever they call them, hover boat? Yeah. Alright, good luck, don't crash it. I'll show you how to fly. Just press this button here and don't crash into the ground. Watch out for mountains. And whatever, press some buttons. Sure, I understand. Oh yeah, learn how to drag race or drift racing. Yeah, I can see Setzer enjoying his time here. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he could have just bounced, but he decided to help us out. Well, future tubers, hovercraft? Yeah, hover, that's probably what they called it. So now we can fly in the sky so high. Oops, no. What do we got? Nope, wrong button. Yeah, Edward would have been like, oh, but I'm just so tired. Here, have a piece of grass. Okay, what are my buttons? Map, forwards. Do we? Oh, there you go. Okay, so you gotta hold L trigger and right trigger to do the, you know, whatever this is. But the perfect parking is with that. And you can turn real fast with the shoulder buttons as well. So, you know, it's the airship. It's the airship. So, of course, this opens up a few areas. Well, 2 areas. We're supposed to go to Narsh, but you could check out this weird island over here. It's got some kind of invisible monster, I think. We'll check it out at some point. Also, there's this other continent. Well, continent's a bit of a stretch, but it's over here. Might have a town on it or something somewhere. I don't know, some kind of weird town. We'll go there eventually. There's not much else to do on the map. Honestly, we've been almost everywhere. You could take Gal to the Veldt and do a bunch of rage training at this point. Is there anything else important you could do? That's about it. Shopping, go talk to people. But we'll save that for the next episode, future tubers. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time when we return back to Narsh, and maybe the team will find some kind of plan on what to do next. We'll figure that out. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.